Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Y'all kick off your shoes and you set a spell, all right? Now here's your host for the show, the old Kentucky boy himself, Mr. Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Thank you so much for being here. Today's video, I know I've done videos on this before, but this is coming straight from the horse's mouth. This is coming from Max Baer Jr. himself, and why he did not accept a chance to appear in the return of the Beverly Hillbillies television movie. Let's take a look. When asked about whether when Paul Henning approached Max Baer Jr. For the return of the Beverly Hillbillies, he was asked, did you feel it wasn't good? And he said, no, I'm just too old to fully play Jethro. I'm a man, not a boy. Personally, I don't like digging up dead bodies of old shows. I don't like to see the return of Dobie Gillis or Gilligan's Island and a lot of those. Certain shows will lend themselves to growing up. We were almost like caricatures. We would not grow old gracefully because it would not be charming to have a 40-year-old man playing an idiot. It's not charming at 40. It's charming at 18. To have Buddy come back, that's fine. If Irene was alive to have her do it, that's fine. Age-wise, they didn't change. We did. If they would have had two new people instead of Donna and myself, maybe they would have had something. And that was actually my suggestion. The premise bothered me, and I don't want to play Jethro for the rest of my life. Then he was asked if the script was much better, would you have done it? And he said no. As a matter of fact, for the last 20 years, I've only done about 10 parts as an actor. Reason being, that's why I wanted to do. I didn't want to do Jethro. I rarely do guests on weekly series, but I have done about one a year lately, just to keep up my insurance with the Screen Actors Guild. I just don't have to. I made a lot of money in movies with the ones that I own, so I don't have to work. I'm not going to do something I don't want to do. And then I asked, did you watch the movie when it aired? He said, no. I heard it was poor, didn't have the charm. Granny wasn't there, and to me, Granny was the show. Buddy was a great straight man, a terrific actor and a nice guy, but Irene was it. Without Abbott, there is no Costello. Without Costello, there wouldn't be anything. The comic made it work. Irene was the foil. Irene and myself got the most, or were the brunt of the most jokes, not Buddy. And there you go. I thought it was interesting to see what he actually said about it himself. And I got that straight from an interview. Max Baer Jr. wasn't recently. I mean, it was back when. But and, you know, sometimes actors feel that way. I said the same thing about Jean Stapleton, who played Edith Bunker. Her and Carol Connor's last appearance together was on Donnie Marie Osmond's talk show. And they asked, would you guys do your imitation of Archie and Edith? And she said, no, you don't have enough money. She said she didn't like going back. And to me, it's like, this is what made you, you know, don't be embarrassed by it, you know, if that's what it is, because it's what made you. And I think people would have accepted the movie better if it had Max Baer Jr. been on it. I mean, a 40-something Jethro would have been just as funny to me. But anyway, that's me. Now, the writing for the movie was really terrible and kind of surprised me that Paul Henning would put that out, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I got something in mind here. Please don't forget about classic TV facts and trivia. It's on Carol Burnett's lawsuit against the National Enquirer years ago. It explains what really happened. And classic rock and country music facts and trivia. It's on Guns N' Roses and how on one tour they fired their opening act after the first night and pretty much humiliated them. It's really interesting. You guys need to check that out if you're a rock and roll fan. Please like this video if you don't mind. Please share it out with your family and friends. Your viewership's down a little bit. We need to get it back up. Let me know what you want to see if you got any kind of request. You guys have a great day. God bless. And as always, praying for you.